Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back. I know it's been a minute. You already know it's Chef Pierre, head chef in charge in this kitchen. Hopefully, the head chef charge in yours. Yeah, sorry, guys. I know it's been a minute. I've been gone, but I'm back. To be quite frank, it's been summer. I haven't been cooking as much. I've been eating out. Mostly healthy things, or when I do cook, it's like a quick meal prep with a salad or so. But today, guys, we're gonna indulge. I actually do have an event with friends tomorrow, and it's a cookout. And today, I'm making my infamous mac and cheese. So we definitely didn't get started in a bit, but I hope everyone is doing well. Everyone is remaining blessed, not safe, remaining blessed. Okay, and yeah, we're gonna get into this recipe now, guys. Normally, I say like, share, and comment. I'm scared about sharing because to share this recipe means, listen, the secret's going to be out, guys. The secret to the best mac and cheese will be out. So you don't see the ingredients now yet for the best mac and cheese, but you see a few of the supporting co-stars. So let's get started. One of my favorite secrets is I don't use elbow noodles. I use, it's called, what is this? Senatali. Y'all know how to spell that. But yeah, I use this. I feel like it grips the sauce that I put on it better, and I love it. Since I do make a bechamel. And the cheeses that I do use is Monterey Jack. It's definitely on sale at ShopRite. So it's actually for 2 for $3. Since I'm making a smaller pan, I'm not going to need as much cheese. And I have a third cheese on the way, but that's going to be the surprise. But yeah, Monterey Jack. Not extra, but extra. Extra sharp cheddar, some butter, because I'm actually going to make a roux, and some flour, which is going to be off camera. So what I'm going to do right now off camera, guys, I'm actually going to go ahead and shred the blocks of cheese. I actually don't like to use the already pre-shredded cheese for my base, for my cheese sauce, because it's actually covered in some sort of substance, like a flour-based substance, which keeps the individual strands of cheese from sticking. So it won't really make a good cheese sauce, but I can show you how you can incorporate that later on. So guys, go old school. I know it takes some elbow grease, but go in and shred your block cheeses. It will definitely make a difference in your cheese sauce. So what I'm gonna do, guys, let me go ahead and shred this, and I'll be right back. Alright, guys, so we're back. So I finished shredding I was gonna say chicken. I finished shredding the cheese. As you can see, this is the side with the extra sharp cheddar, and this is the side with the Monterey Jack. Now, don't mind those lumps. That's fine. Those will all be incorporated. As you can see, those are part of the end thumbs, so I don't, shred my fingers. Don't worry about that, guys. It doesn't have to be perfect because the cheese sauce will be perfect. So now let's move into the next step, which is creating our roux and what you need for your roux. And know what a roux is half parts flour, half parts butter, and it's gonna help thicken our cheese sauce. So I'll be right on back. Alright, guys, so in this recipe I'm only gonna use like about a little more than a half a stick of butter, so about 3/4 of the butter. Since I'm not making a full pan like it's Thanksgiving, I'm only just gonna make, a small pan, since we're not trying to die of high blood pressure. So give me 1 second. So what I did is I added to my skillet. I do prefer to use a pot, but honestly all my pots are out of use right now. So go ahead and just bring the butter to a very light rolling bubble. Right now my stove is a bit too high, so I'm gonna bring that down a bit. But once it's down and it's a light rolling bubble, then we'll go ahead and add equal parts flour. So I'll be right on back. Alright, guys, so I added half of my flour mix into the butter, and now I'm just starting to mix it. And this is just going to be the start of what we consider a roux, or our bechamel. So I'm just going to mix this for a couple minutes, and I'll be right on back, and you can definitely see what it looks like in a bit. Alright, guys, this part is extremely important. You don't want to ever burn your roux, so you got to keep on stirring. So I know it looks clumpy right now, but the goal is to make sure this turns into an even paste. And it's going to get darker, which is fine. And once it starts smelling very nutty and buttery, that's how you know you're close to perfection. So be patient, guys. Use a wooden spoon so you don't, scrape all the metal bits into your roux. But yeah, this is just the start of something amazing. So be patient. You know, this macaroni is made with love, so you got to put the love in it. And this is definitely the first step. So I would say keep doing this for the next 5 to 10 minutes. It will slowly come together into a very consistent paste. And then from there, we'll move on to the next step. So I'm going to do this for the next 5 or so minutes. And I'll be right on back. Alright guys, so it should definitely start to look like this now. As you can see, it's more like a paste. And now we're going to start adding in our milk. So it's definitely going to be a full, what is this, quart? I think it is. And you just want to add little by little until it starts to mesh. Now, since I'm using my phone, don't judge me. I'm going to add it in slowly because I need my other hand. But you definitely will start seeing your bechamel start to build. Alright guys, this part is extremely important. Now that you have all your milk in here, you want to make sure that it's on a low to medium heat. Constantly stir. If you guys know anything about having milk on the stove, it will start to create foam if you don't keep it stirring. So continue to stir. Don't worry. Trust the process. Everything will be mixed in and eventually you have a nice smooth bechamel. So I'm about to get to work, put this elbow grease in, and I'll see you guys in the next 5 to 7 minutes. Alright guys, so after a few podcasts, some shows, we're finally getting somewhere. So as you can see, nice and thick, and this is when we're going to start seasoning it. And I'm going to start adding my seasonings. In this case, it's going to be garlic powder, onion powder, and my secret, which will be revealed. Alright guys, so I added my garlic powder and my onion powder. Now here is the trick. Sometimes people ask, hey, how could I get my mac and cheese to look very, you know, cheesy and look orange and have that sort of flavor and look? Well, guys, this is the secret. Boom. This will give it the color, guys. So if you like some cheeses that are more on the white side, but you want to have that traditional, you know, cheese color for your nachos, for your mac and cheese, this will help. Boom. The ultimate fake out. No cheese added yet, and look, it already looks cheesy. So that's the trick, guys. If you ever want to get that color, make sure you have the tomato sazon. It's going to give you that color that you know and love when it comes to traditional mac and cheese. Also, I forgot to mention that I did turn off the stove. So it doesn't need to keep cooking now because you're just going to melt the cheese in it. So I'll be right on back. Alright, ladies and gents, the cheese has been added. Now I'm just mixing that bad boy up. Stove is off. And look, we have the first part of our mac and cheese, which is the cheese. So it does take time, but guys, it's definitely worth it. And at this stage, guys, you want to make sure that you're tasting. You want to make sure it's everything you need to be. Your spices, anything that you really know and love. Make sure that it's there already in the sauce. Alright guys, now it's time for the noodles. This is the second half of the video. We're almost done, guys. So the hard part is out of the way. Now it's just a matter of boiling the noodles to al dente. And here are my noodles. Once again, it's this brand, one of my favorites. But here's where you add flavor, guys. Never miss an opportunity to add flavor. So what I added to my boiling pasta water is 2 chicken bouillon cubes and some sea salt. So that's going to give it more flavor. Okay, guys, don't just use basic water. This is the ultimate mac and cheese. These are the secrets to making the best mac and cheese on the planet. All right, so as you can see, the water's starting to boil. I'm going to add my noodles or my pasta, whatever you like to call it. And it's going to go for a few moments. Keep you posted. All right, guys, it's the home stretch. Now it's time to actually assemble. I like to start with a little of the cheese sauce on the bottom of my pan. So I'm going to go ahead and add, look at that. Ooh. Keep in mind, this was made with love, guys. So just a little. Think about like how you typically will make your lasagna. Always want to add a little sauce on the bottom. And I'll just start layering it. So a little cheese, a little mac, a little cheese, a little mac. And I'm going to come through with the last and final secret ingredient. All right, guys, it's mixing time. So I added the layers. And I'm glad I actually made a full a whole box of the noodles because this is a lot of cheese sauce. But it's all going to come together because guess what? We have to add a bit more cheese. But you want to make sure you mix it in. You want to hear that? You hear that? Oh, yeah. That's a sign of something good, guys. So make sure you keep mixing it until everything's well combined. All right, guys. You guys are ready for the final ingredient? I'm sorry, I ripped this. Damn it. Cream cheese, guys. Cream cheese. Half a block of cream cheese, guys. This is what makes a nice and consistent mac and cheese. You ever wonder, like, hey, what is that mac and cheese? It's like that nice tang to it. It's the cream cheese, baby. I'm telling you, this is my secret. Cream cheese, all right? Cream cheese. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to mix my mac and cheese, add half of my cream cheese, and we're almost done in the home stretch. Ooh, all right, guys. Here we are. So what I did right now is I actually beat 1 egg, mixed it into here, and I topped it. This is the only time I will ever add cheddar cheese on the top. And this is actually just a mixture of Monterey Jack cheese as well as cheddar cheese, which is already in our cheese sauce. So this is where we at, guys. The next time you see this bad boy, it's going to be coming out the oven. Hopefully I'm going to be at the party, but yep, this is where we at. Our mac and cheese right before the oven. I could eat this right now. All right, guys, I'm at the party, and here we go. Cheesy goodness, guys. This is the final thing. Enjoy.